Hey guys, I just got a box from Universal Pictures earlier today. I already unboxed it over on my TikTok, which is just Connor Petrie, if you want to go check that out. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of run over the films that I got in that box, as well as some titles that I've gotten over the last couple weeks from Kino Lorber, Warner Brothers, and Bleecker Street. So first, and Shout Factory. Let's not leave them out. And I have first this cool Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place fresh oven baked pizza box, which is a 4K UHD collector's edition, 1 out of 6,600 with a steelbook magnet poster and the typical bonus features as you can find in the typical 4K release. This is one that I actually really enjoyed when I watched it on Peacock. I missed it in theaters. I'm looking forward to watching the sequel, and this is something that I'm actually thinking maybe getting Matthew Lillard to sign. I don't know. What do you guys think? Next, we have Scarface, which I did not know what this was when I unboxed it. I did not know the symbol. And I am very much unaware of Scarface. I have it on 4K. I just bought it earlier in the year. I've not had a chance to check it out yet. This one, similar to the other ones, 1 out of 6,600. This also comes with a magnetic poster and the steelbook. This is one I'm sure I'm going to enjoy. That's why I already bought it, but I'm looking forward to diving into this edition and having this, as I'm sure I'm going to greatly enjoy Scarface once I watch it later in the new year. Next, we have the Pride and Prejudice 20th Anniversary Edition, which is a hard case book, which is a 42-page book with the disc inside, a foreword written by director Joe Wright, and excerpts from the cast and crew. This one comes with bonus features, and this one, being an anniversary edition, has the nice packaging. This is one that I had always wanted to watch, but I'd always kind of put it to the side. Always heard great things about. I'm not the biggest period piece person, so I wasn't sure about it, but it's become... I've only seen it once, to be fair. But right now, it's easily one of my favorite films of all time. It's in my 20s, 30s as far as my favorites. It's definitely my favorite period piece of all time, unless there's something that else I'm forgetting about. But this, if someone came up to me and asked, what's your favorite period piece? This is what I would say as of right now. Next, we have some Kino Lorber titles mixed in with other studios. I'll say what they're from. First, we got Foul Play. It's one that I've not seen. It's on my watch list. Here's the back. Not that you can really see with this camera. Next, Kino Lorber Sneakers. This one's also on my watch list. Next, Kino Lorber Paul. This one has a cool different cover in the inside. This one is one that's actually grown on me over the years. I originally thought that this was going to be like the next Cornetto film, which is Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and The World's End. I said it out of order, but don't kill me. So this is definitely one of the funnier films in the last 15 years on rewatch. Every time I watch it, I enjoy it more and more. Such a fantastic cast here. Jason Bateman, Sigourney Weaver, Seth Rogen, Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, Jason Bateman, Bill Hader. I don't know if I already said both of those, whatever. But yeah, definitely cool upgrading this on 4K. I'm glad this got a 4K release. Next is another Kino title, one that I've not seen, For Whom the Bell Tolls. This one is considered a classic to some. Some say it's overly long, weirdly paced. It is over 2 hours long, and it is one that is on my watch list. I just watched Gone with the Wind for the first time this year, so I'll be watching more classic films such as that going into the next year. Next is another blind spot for me, Dust Devil, which is Richard Stanley, who did The Island of Dr. Moreau. And I believe that's the name. I bet I'm getting that wrong. You know what? Nope, they don't even mention that movie because they don't want you to know. But that's what I know him from, that director. He also did Color Out of Space, the Nick Cage film, which was very scarring. But yeah, this I'm looking forward to just because of that director. Next is Rampage, which is William Friedkin. William Friedkin did Killer Joe, and he did The Exorcist, his most notable. And he did The French Connection. Thank you, Disc, for telling me. But I mean, I'm looking forward to this. I don't know anything about it. I'm going in blind. It's on my watch list. Just the director alone had me curious. In this pile, I have Abbott and Costello films. I've not seen a single one. I've seen more Laurel and Hardy than I have Abbott and Costello, so I'm looking forward to diving into these. I've heard mixed things about these, so I'm going to go in the order that they were released. First is Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And then Spinal Tap 2. This is the sequel to the beloved classic, cult classic, I would say. I need to watch the first one. I've not seen it. This one is currently still sealed until I have a chance to see the first one, and then I will check this one out. Next is The Conjuring 4. This is The Conjuring Last Rites. This is Conjuring Last Rites. This is the fourth Conjuring film. I really enjoyed this one. I don't know why I keep showing you sides and whatnot, but you get the idea of the template of the poster. I really like this cover. I think it's very cool. I think that this is a giant leap over the third film. The third film was very disappointing to me. I mean, I think it's fine. I own it on 4K downstairs, but it's definitely the second one for me, then the first one, and then this one, and the third one is a huge mile down the road. Next, we have a docuseries called The Americas, which I'm not a huge documentary person. We're a nature documentary person. I've only seen like Penguins or The Penguins and March of the Penguins. I'm a big penguin person. That's my favorite animal. So this film, I don't think is going to have penguins. So, but I'm sure it's going to look incredible, and it's narrated by Tom Hanks. So I'm definitely going to check this out. It's a 10 episode miniseries. Next is the Warner Archive. Get Carter, which is a Michael Caine film. I'm a huge Michael Caine fan. I think he's one of the best actors ever, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. I'm sure it's going to look great in 4K. Next, we have from Shout Factory, we have Snowden, which is a film that I saw back in 2016. I was 21. I didn't really care for it at that time. I had just gotten out of a breakup. I think that my mind wasn't incredibly there at that time. So I checked this out. And I remember being incredibly disappointed about it. And yeah, I just think that this is not a good reflection on Oliver Stone. I'm not familiar with Oliver Stone's other work. I looked at his filmography and I was like, wow, I've not seen a single other film by Oliver Stone. So this is my only one film that I've seen from him. This was the last narrative film that he has done thus far. He's done documentaries since. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Hopefully, being 10 years older, it will click with me more, and I'll dive more into Oliver Stone's filmography. Next, the one that I've heard the best about, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. This one I'm very much looking forward to. I believe, I might be wrong, that Cody Leach recommended this one on one of his recently watched or recently got or something. So this one, definitely looking forward to. Next, Abbott and Costello Meet The Mummy. This one I actually have not heard a lot about. I mean, of course, it's a classic monster, so I'm sure it will be up there with the other ones. But like I said, I've heard mixed things about these as a whole. So going into the next ones, we got The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, which is a Dolly Parton, Burt Reynolds film, and it's a musical, which is surprising because I could never picture Burt Reynolds singing. Obviously, Dolly Parton has a beautiful voice, so maybe Burt Reynolds doesn't sing. I don't know. It's very hard to get past when people can't sing in musicals. But yeah, definitely on one of the top of my watch list out of this pile. Definitely got to check that out. And it is a Blu-ray. I don't think it's on 4K UHD. Next, because of Denzel and Angelina Jolie, I picked up The Bone Collector. This is one that's also a blind spot for me. I don't really know anything about it. It has not a good rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but I mean, come on, those two in the lead, gotta check it out. Next is another Abbott and Costello. It's Meet the Invisible Man. Same thing as before. Need to check it out. Heard mixed things. Night of the Juggler. This is James Brolin, Josh Brolin's father. Don't know a lot about this. This one is on my watch list just because of James Brolin being in it. I'll have to see how it goes. Next is Howard's Run, or Howard's End. I apologize. This is Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson. This is looking like a drama, a period piece possibly. And I'm not a big drama person, so I'll definitely check it out. It's just down lower on my watch list. But incredible actors, so I'm hoping that their performances add up. Next is Airport. This is the first in the Airport franchise. I'm a huge Airplane fan, which I'm sure is a parody of films like this. So I'm very curious to watch this and see just how much Airplane pokes fun at this. Next, we have, let's see, Airport 1975, which is the sequel. Then you got Airport, Airport 77, which is the sequel to that, and Airport 79, the Concorde, which is the final one in my stack. So let me know if any of those are films that you love or you despise or you have an opinion on in the comments below. Let me know if this is, if anything in this video has really piqued your interest in going and seeking out on 4K. You didn't know it was coming out on 4K or Blu-ray. And yeah, just give me recommendations. I'm always cool with recommendations when it comes to physical releases. I'm always cool, looking for the best sale and picking it up when I can.